Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, as you know, it's been a while and it's hot. We've had some bad storms over here. And sad part is that I got to start rebuilding again. Well, behind me, the original, remember my little L-shaped thing I had going on? Well, originally, that was it, right there. That's what I started with, just a lean-to. That's the original tarp. It's been up here over a year now. And that's a cheap, what do you call it? The cheap Harbor Freight camo tents, whatever. It's brown on one side and camo on the other. Well, that one's still holding up strong. Well, the one that I fixed up and finished not too long ago decided that that tree right there come from over there, and I checked it out, and it's a live tree. Problem is, we've had so much rain and so much water over here that the ground is saturated back behind it, caused root rot. Well, it still had green. It still got green pine straw all over it. So it's a live green tree. Problem is, the ground couldn't hold the tree up when the wind blew. So guess where it went? Right on top of the new part of the shed. So all this right here, uh, part 3. Oh goodness. I walked over here and I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Really? I looked all over the property, cut down all the widowmakers, found all the dead trees that I could find that I, was worried that would cause a problem, and got rid of them. Cut them down, pushed them over. So everything around the camp area was live green trees. Well, that doesn't take into consideration with ground saturation with water, and when the wind blows, it can't hold the tree in the ground. So that's what happened. So it wasn't a widowmaker effect or anything like that. I didn't put it in the wrong area. It was the proper planning to do it. But Mother Nature, she's in charge. You can't do nothing to it. But I'm still looking around, and everything else is just as pretty and green and hard and straight, and nothing in the trees, nothing falling, and a random tree, not even 50 foot, but too bad that the tree was over 100, because the top of it got my shed. Well, all right. Well, I'm gonna do some cleanup, and I'm gonna see what I can do about cutting some more trees and putting it back up. No, I'm gonna have to get another tarp, because the tarp's just destroyed. I mean, because all the limbs just went right through it. It was just like pushed it to the ground. The joys of bushcrafting, especially when you don't get out here very much, because your 9 to 5 job kind of keeps you in check, so you can only get out on the weekends. And even then, sometimes you can't get out on the weekends, so it may go on 1, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, sometimes a month before you even get out here. So that's what happens. Keep a check on your camp. That's your lifeline. Figured that's kind of stupid, but anyway. All right, I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna start doing some cleanup, and y'all stay tuned. This is gonna be a long video, because I think I'll just go ahead and leave it running while I do the cleanup. And another thing too, remember back in my earlier videos when I was doing this camp right here, and I showed you 3 things that I was using. The cordage I was using was bank line, and that seemed to work real good, because everything that was tied to a tree was still tied to a tree, but only had like that much of the wood left on it. But it was tight and tied against a tree, and the mosquitoes are eating me up. My legs are itching. But anyway, I had a bank line, I had a saw, and my handy dandy feather stick. Well, I had a knife, a saw, bank line. That's all I'm using to do this whole thing. And I may switch knives or get my book saw or something, but that's the only 3 items I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use a saw, a knife, and bank line. And no fancy chainsaws or whatever, or industrial equipment, because I really couldn't get it down here. But I mean, if I had the excavator, I'd be like digging everything up. But I'm not. But anyway, all right, I'm basically go and try to cut some of this stuff down. And I forgot my buck saw, but I always got my Baco. So let's see how this goes. One good thing about all this, I got firewood I don't have to cut. Just got to cut more trees for poles. Yeah, it's intertwined with a bunch of vines. But if that had been, if I'd noticed it earlier, the whole tree's full of grapevines. Well, scuppernines. And it's got little scuppernines on it. Figure that. Wish they were ripe though, because them things are good. See? See right here? They're loaded on there. But they're not ready to eat. Whew. Boy, it's hot. This is why I like cooler weather. I hope this video's, halfway informative, but already at the 11-minute mark, and all I did was chop on some bushes. Well, I ain't done yet. I'll get back to the real reason I come down here in a few minutes. I'm gonna do a whole nother video on some other stuff. You'll like that. No wonder it knocked the shed down. Drove that in the ground that far when it fell. Have nowhere else to go but down. Ugh. Okay. I got it moved out of the way. So now, the rebuild process. Well, these are the struggles we face. Wood doesn't last forever. And you can't control the weather. So, time to start back over. It's going to be a long day. Y'all stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. And hitting like on, liking my videos. I hope I can do a lot more. I know I've been trying, but things have been way too hectic. With having a new grandbaby and working the regular 9 to 5, it's kind of hard to do videos too. Whenever you get off work and all you want to do is rest. So, this is Joe of Southland Bushcraft. Y'all get out in the woods and have fun. You end up having to do stuff like this. I hope not, but it does happen. And I'm glad I was able to get that on video, but wish I had a trail camera over here, to watch it when it happened. But it always happens when you least expect it. Because actually, this only happened within the last 4 days. Because I actually walked down here and checked things out, and it was perfectly fine 4 days ago. Well, thank you again. Y'all get out in the woods and have fun.